difference. Hey. What a difference a day makes. Hope I remember how to do this. It looks like we're about 8 minutes from the start of the game. Tyler McGill is going to be on the mound for the Mets today. Last season had a 1.93 ERA in his first 5 starts. Then he had a little bit of a hiccup. 9.78 ERA in his last 5 appearances, I think. So, do with that what you will. That was last year, though. This is this year. So. Bad acid reflux, I think.
So much for traditional gender roles, huh?
7 minutes.
So yeah, you want to shoot a game? For real?
No, thanks.
Come on, man. We're just kidding around.
It's not you. It's Carrie. I mean, what was that about? No discussion. Sorry. I just thought marriage is supposed to be this mutual sharing dialogue thing.
No.
You know, ours is, usually.
Oh, really?
No, there isn't.
Last year, where was it you wanted to go on vacation? Baseball Hall of Fame, Cooperstown. And where'd you end up going?
King of Queens is the best fucking show.
So you did. And last week when we were renting movies to watch the Wild.
We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Can't remember.
What did we rent?
Right there.
See what I'm saying? You're married. Don't fight it. You just gotta focus on a point on the wall and let it happen.
No, you know what? You focus, not this guy. I'm picking up my own soap and I'm getting out of the shower. She's pretty sweet, huh? I bet she is. Richie's right. You do nice work. Yeah. I hollowed out the cams, put in bigger piston heads. You know, give her a couple more horses. Good. Yeah, because I probably would have hollowed them out myself. Now I don't have to. That's good.
Let's see where we're at. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Looks like we're coming out of commercial break on Pix 11. 5 minutes.
Compete to win the ultimate baseball game day experience with MLB opening day pickup presented by Chevrolet. Restrictions apply. See rules.
4 minutes.
MLB.com/pickup.
Decent sized crowd there for spring training. Is this the last game, or is there one more game before regular season? Smile, bro, you're on my television side. Bro, I've been through the ringer these last couple of weeks, man. I gotta be honest with you. It's been, hasn't been easy, man. But, you know, it's been 23 days, I think, since you guys seen me, so, you know. 3 weeks recovery, that's not bad, bro. That's not fucking bad. I'm obviously much more technically sound. Worked on some of my mental health issues. Got a couple of jobs. Good paying jobs. So I got money now, con man. So I just had to I had to have a treatment plan and handle some personal stuff. I'm on the right path now. Feels kind of weird though. I haven't streamed in over 20 days, so. Right? I think it's been close to 3 weeks, so. 3 minutes till the start of this ball game. If you're looking for the ball game, if you're on the East Coast, if you're in New York like me, it's on Pix 11 tonight. Brendan Nimmo is going to be playing. He's going to be playing center field, obviously. That little sprain he had is all good. And for those of you that are wondering, yes, I am absolutely devastated that Edwin Diaz is going to miss the entire season. Edwin Diaz is my favorite Met. He's my favorite all-time Met. He's my favorite current Met, and he's my favorite Mets pitcher. And when I got the news that Edwin Diaz was going to be out for the rest of the season, I was already knee-deep in going through my own personal issues. So it just kind of piled it on. I was like, damn, my baseball hero is out and injured. I'm assuming Robertson is going to be getting more closes, as will Adam Ottavino. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. All right, Cardinals lineup: Wynn, Burleson, Motor, Tornio, Pages, Baker, Mercado, Robertson, Quincuto. God, could they make these names any fucking harder? The only thing harder than baseball names are hockey player names.
There's the manager of the Mets, Buck Showalter. Manager of the year in the National League a season ago.
They're talking bullpen by committee all year.
Buck 101 wins is what he led the Mets to a year ago. 4th time he's won the manager of the year. He just wants to.
There's a look at Buck Showalter, blue shades and all.
Anybody else getting injured at this point?
Well, I think Buck is one of those guys. We saw it last year. Whenever you talk to him, he's a definite realist. As he said, hey, anytime somebody went down, he's like, hey, nobody feels sorry for us. We've got to go out.
All right, let's go. Let's start the fucking ball game already.
Diaz, or even when Nimmo went down.
Gotta see if I still remember how to do this, boys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you've not yet done so. All right, there's a look at the field. Very nice. Decent crowd. Very nice. Saturday night here in Florida. Actually, it almost looks like it's sold out.
They're heading to Miami in a few days, but they just want to kind of get their feet underneath them, let everybody be healthy, get their final at-bats, final innings, and get out to Miami.
I see a lot of AA, triple A players in our dugout right now.
And then again, they open the season down in Miami against the Marlins on Thursdays. We got to check with the road ahead.
So they have one more game tomorrow, and then regular season starts Thursday the 30th. Their last game of spring training is the Marlins, and then they're gonna go to the Marlins on the 30th to start the season. The New York Mets. Yep, right up and meet the Mets. Brendan Nimmo is gonna take the field. Running to the outfield, he's going to get a little standing ovation there from the crowd. He's going to do a little sprint run, do a little warm-up, test out those ankles. Looks good to me. Looks like he's ready. Thank God we dodged the bullet with that. Tyler McGill on the mound. Last season, 15 games, 9 starts, record of 4-2, ERA of 5.13, 47.1 innings, 46 hits, 13 walks, 51 strikeouts, whip 1.25. Mad Max's opening day starting pitcher. I hope that oblique stays healthy, man. For the love of God. Nimmo center, Kenner left, Marte right, Lindor short, McNeil second, Alonso first, Escobar third, McGill on the mound, and Thomas Nido is the catcher for today. There is your Mets defense. There is our starters. All on the field. I have not watched the game where Starling Marte has started a spring training game. Now that I think of it. So that cherry is getting popped for me right now. Wynn is coming up to bat for the Cardinals.
Favored to win the Central again.
Step right up and meet the Mets. Win. 283 batting average last year. They took the stats away before I could finish reading it to you. 2022 in review for the Cardinals, they were 93 and 69. Courtney's favorite number, 69. Won NL Central. They won the NL Central last year. NL MVP was Paul Goldschmidt. All right, here we go. First pitch of the game, boys.
So here we go, ready for baseball. In Port St. Lucie, Mason Wynn hitting .314 so far this spring. The first pitch.
Strike. Fastball. Counts 0-1.
93 miles per hour.
Clock it at 94, actually. The announcer said 93. It was actually 94.
Fastball, slider, changeup. That's the majority of the repertoire. Mixes in the curve.
A little too high. Fastball. 95 mile per hour. 1-1 count for Wynn. Excuse me.
But I really want to see him establish that zone.
Just missed. 2-1 count.
Where he found himself getting into trouble was when he was falling off the first base side of the rubber, Jerry, and was pulling balls into that left-hander's batter's box and getting frustrated with it.
Cracked it. Over to right center. It drops. Leadoff single for the Cardinals. Marte will chuck it to McNeil. Hold Win at first. Yeah, you did. Con man, you sure did.
I would like to see him use that curveball a little bit more often, but again, when you have so many pitches and you're struggling sometimes to throw strikes, you want to focus in on the ones that you're most comfortable with.
Burleson up at bat showing bunt. He's going to bunt. And that's a single bunt. So man on first and second for the Cardinals. Not how my New York Mets wanted to start this ball game. Not at all. Not good.
Yeah, that's smart baseball, and you're going to see more of that this year. We talked about the changes, not only banning the shift, but the bigger bases, a little bit more small ball.
Well, that wasn't good, con man. 2 men on and no outs for the Cardinals. The next man up.
To cover that hole and no chance to get it.
So there are no more extreme shifts. 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side of second base, but obviously there will be.
There's the pitch.
Along the infield.
Ball too high. That's Motter up at bat. Counts 1-0. Motter DH last season in AAA's. 254 batting average, 20 homers and 54 RBIs. Next pitch from McGill. Swing and a miss. Fastball, 96. 1-1 count.
Dials it up is the key to that sentence, Gary, because he's coming out 93, 94. They've been trying to get him to stay more contained, to have more fuel in the tank. If he needs it, this is an opportunity that needs it. He's got 2 on, nobody out.
McGill, 6'7", 230 pounds.
Pop up, foul, and back.
Just off to our right.
That was another fastball. Clock it at 95. Counts 1 and 2.
Makes him sometimes struggle to throw strikes. It's all about repeating your delivery when you're on the mound. And when you're tall, you have all these long levers. Sometimes it's easy to get a little bit out of whack. And then when you're that long, sometimes by the time you get to your release point, what's a little bit tends to be a lot at the pitch.
Got him! Struck him out. Caught him looking. There's the first strikeout of the day for McGill. 1 away. Thank God he got that. All right, 1 down. It'd be great if we could get a double play here.
I do have a little bit of understanding of what it means to have some long levers and try to throw strikes.
This is Justin Turner now. He was
Justin Turner up at bat. Isn't he a former Met?
That was a big strikeout. First and second.
Wasn't Justin Turner on the Mets?
Runners advance. You get a big strikeout. Now you're 1 pitch away from getting a ground ball double play and keeping those guys from scoring. That'd be a
Counts 1-0.
boost of confidence if he can throw up a 0 here. And that strikeout leads to having a big advantage to do that.
Swing and a miss.
at 1-1. McGill faced off against the Cardinals 6 days ago.
Oh, that's a different Turner. That's a different Turner. 1-1 count.
6 runs. He walked 5.
This is Turner spelled Toer.
Not very much in that game.
Yeah, I think the walks are going to bother him. He's not worried about his defense right now, especially in spring training.
Ball counts 2-1.
Letting your defense be on their toes versus when you're walking a lot of people, sometimes your defense tends to relax, fall back on those heels, and not be quite as quick. So
Win off second, Burleson off first. And yes, indeed, Turner does.
Strike, 2-2 count.
I really like what I see from all the pitches right now. That fastball has some good jump to it. Those breaking balls are sharp. Hasn't been able to quite throw them for a strike yet, but getting the hitter to swing over top of them shows them that they're there and disappearing.
2-2 pitch.
That's low.
Inside.
Full count.
And the count goes full.
You know, going back to his last outing, Gary, something I thought was really interesting is he came out after that tough inning, 2 infield hits, a couple of errors, and you thought he was done for the day, and then an inning later, Buck sent him back out there to get continued work because he wanted him to end on a high note, which he did.
That's one of the great things about
Walked him. Bases loaded. Fuck.
Turner to load the bases. But it does give the manager the ability and the flexibility to try and get the most work out of the particular player he's trying to see. And
Bases loaded and 1 out for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it just emphasizes that spring training is really not about winning or losing. It's about trying
Yeah, it's probably just a different Turner. There's more than one Justin Turners.
Right now, are thinking,
Come on, man.
all right, let's see if we can work out of this. Last time it got away from him a little bit. Now, slow it down and get out of it.
Pedro Pajes takes a call.
Strike.
I
I don't know how to say this guy's name.
coming out for a mound visit. Let's see what the kid can do.
Pajes, not Pages. Pajes.
Figure it out on your own because that's the key. Being able to make those adjustments.
That's low. 1-1 count.
This is a big count, 1-1. Those adjustments we talk about, if you're missing in the same location on some of your pitches, what do you have to do mechanically to get back in the zone? Mentally, he needs to work this out on his own. He seems to be doing so.
It's low again. 2-1 count. Where did James McCann go? Who picked up James McCann?
Just 1 earned run over his first 3 outings of the spring, an inning and a third. But again, this past weekend,
Yo, B, what's up? B, you got a new account? Hold on, let me mod you.
Cardinals lineup with no real major leaguers in there, and he falls behind
What's up, Lane? What's up, B?
3-1.
And he falls behind. Counts 3-1.
What he was missing the other day was
Another ball here, and he'll walk in a run.
the mound towards
And the Cardinals will draw first blood. Can't throw a ball here.
more stable when he keeps that
Come on, Miguel.
intact towards the
Oh my God, he walked in a run.
And back-to-back walks here by Tyler.
Back-to-back walks, and McGill will walk in a run. That's just pathetic.
And the Cardinals have an early 1-0 lead.
That's unacceptable.
Kids way out of the dugout to have a word with Tyler McGill.
I think what Hefner's going to talk
Hefner's coming to the mound to talk to McGill.
We talk about the long levers. What I used to do is I used to fly my front side open.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
He's turning his hips a
Back-to-back walks, you're in the first inning, and then you walk in a run.
once, and instead of leaving the ball like I did high and away, he's pulling it down.
Come
So
on.
I think it might be a strike length thing. Hefner's going out there telling them to whatever their cue is, because they work so closely together, especially in spring. Whatever physical cue that he needs to hear, Hefner will use those words for him to lock in.
20 pitches already here for Tyler McGill in the first inning with the bases still loaded and only 1 out. Lucan Baker is the batter. Big man. 6'4", 280 pounds.
Another ball.
Up by Ryan Addison, calling the balls and strikes here in
Counts 1-0.
Baker's gotten about a playing time this spring with 17
That's Baker up at bat.
having made their way to the WBC.
Popped up. Somebody play this. Nito. Nimmo. With the out, but that'll bring a run in.
Makes the catch and tagging up.
I said Nito. I meant to say Nimmo. Well, Burleson comes in to score, but there's 2 outs. Good job there from Nimmo. Oh, he didn't catch it.
Instead of getting underneath the baseball.
This should be a double play.
It should be a double.
He didn't catch it.
Double play that runners did not see.
So the umpires are going to get together. Wow, I've never seen this happen before.
The question is, was the referee signal from the umpire?
Although technically,
What's going to happen?
is Baker still at first, or did Baker go in the dugout?
Did Baker leave the field and go into the dugout? If he did, he would have gotten himself out, right?
Runner out at third, so that should be an out. He gets up,
I'm confused.
throws to third, and so that's an out right there.
That's an out there at third.
That should be the second out of the
That's
inning.
Escobar being heads up. They understand what
So they got the out at third. He didn't catch it. He got the out at third. My bad.
still trick the umpires.
The umpires are all fucked up here. So there is 2 outs. Man on first and second. Got the out at third.
From Luke and Baker to make it a 2-0 game.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Never mind. We're good. 2 outs and 2-1.
It's not a
Scores
sacrifice.
2-0 Cardinals.
Announcement of sacrifice, but it technically was not.
That's an RBI single.
This is
It was an RBI single, but it got announced as a
Broke into the big leagues back in
sac fly.
2019 with Cleveland.
That's what happened with. All right, ball counts 1-0
7 this spring with 4 homers, 16
for Macedo, whatever his name is.
bouncing one foul.
Foul down the third base side.
But technically, it's not an RBI single either because he was forced out at third base. So it's a fielder's choice.
It's actually a fielder's choice. Oh my God, these guys can't get the calls. 1-1 count.
If you get that, are you upset that he didn't catch it then? Because that gives you an 0 for 1 versus.
That's a ball outside and low. Counts 2-1.
Right there with a base hit, but nobody in the ballpark, including us up here, could tell that Brandon didn't catch that initially, and he came up to an absolute strike for third base to get the runner ahead of him.
Foul on the left side after a fastball. 2-2 count.
Out in center field, everybody knows how much improvement he's made with the glove. His range, his drill,
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you
accurate on his throws.
over again. Don't make me change my mind.
Bang, bang, play.
2-2 count.
A base runner that's not a flyer that learns how to round the bases correctly. He does the little things to get rid of the baseball.
Got him. Fuck you.
And this is
3 outs. Finally.
that was an out in center field because the
Jesus
runners were
Christ.
Cardinals get 2. We'll have more explanation.
All right, first commercial break, and then the Mets will be up after this.
Junk sleep got you all jumbled up.
I'm assuming it's going to be Nimmo,
Spring sale. Get a king bed for the price
Nimmo Marte,
$700 on ceiling. Plus,
Nimmo Marte,
shop now at Mattress Firm.
McNeil, Lindor, Alonso, Vogelback.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers,
Oh, I'm taking it again. Yo, none of you mentioned my groovy new haircut.
the #1 best-selling retailer.
I kept the top long and the side shaved, trimmed up the beard. None of you motherfuckers. None of you. Not one of you could have typed in my chat and been like, you know, you're going through some things. You're bettering yourself. You got a better haircut, better style. No, nothing. See how it is. No, Trav, you look great. You lost a lot of weight. Look how strong your jawline is. Nothing. Not one compliment from any of y'all. See how it is.
Louis here suffers from junk sleep, so his reflexes are delayed by 200 hours.
I only noticed the beard.
That's the same
Look at the hair, though. The hair is so much longer on the top.
perfect mattress for you. For a limited time, when your team wins, get an extra 20% off sleep.
All right, that was a quick commercial break. That's what I like to see. I like your haircut. Thank you, Lane. All right, so it's Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, Alonso, McNeil, Canna, Vogelback, Escobar, Nido. Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, Alonso, McNeil, Canna, Vogelback, Escobar, Nido.
Maybe Tomas Nino won't start opening day, but he's going to get a lot of playing time this year.
There's their starter, Andre Palante.
Andre Palate on the mound had 10 starts last year.
Rare for a bullpen guy. But Palante
47 games.
Strike out a lot of guys, but has power stuff.
6-5 record, ERA at 3.17.
Brandon Nimmo, his first game back since he sprained the knee and the ankle, as we spoke about in the opening, has been playing.
Nimmo cracks that one over to left field.
And that is just foul.
Just foul. Damn, Nimmo was going to fucking third on that one, but it's foul.
Nimmo is all the way to second base, but he's on his way back because that
He was turning the corner at second. He's like, oh, it's foul. Travis, I tried walking around the city with my Mets hat today. They were giving out prizes to Mets fans. I got nothing. Damn.
He's coast, but he's got that lean going. He doesn't look like an
No prizes?
affecting him, and that's great for Mets fans and Buck Showalter to watch.
Nimmo hasn't played the big league grapefruit league game since he got hurt, but he has.
All right, Nimmo with a 0-2 count.
Minor league games consecutively and has played 4 innings out in the outfield. So
Got a piece of that. It's going to be close. Pitcher's got to cover first, and Nimmo is out at first.
Quante for the first out.
1 out. Starling Marte coming up to bat.
The gate looks perfect.
Did a lot of running, a long foul ball.
Fans going bananas. Nimmo went over to Lindor. Lindor is going to ask him what he saw.
Good communication with this team. You see it every time. Nimmo goes in, says something. Wants to know. You might have a scouting report on this guy, but what did you see?
Starling
Marte takes a strike, even though that was inside. Counts 0-1. Marte, 118 games last season, 292 average, 16 home runs, 63 RBIs, 814 OPS, 7 for 27 in training. Went around, strike, 0-2 count.
I don't think they have to worry too much about Starling Marte.
There's James McCann. He's in Baltimore
He's
now, Lane.
He's kind of I know what I need to do to get ready. Just trust me, and I'll tell you what I need to do.
I only saw the first John Wick. I've never saw the last couple. B.
He knows, as you say, Jerry, what he needs to do to get ready. What he needs to do to stay in the lineup, aside from getting, hit the hand by a pitch, which knocked him out.
Foul on the left side.
September of that year, and then he was never the same. He
It's a 1-2 count here for Marte.
was not healthy.
In his career, he's got over 1,200 games, 142 RBIs, and 565 RBIs. 142 home runs. Excuse me.
Monte ahead 1-2 on Marte. Jeff goes even.
And a ball, 2-2 count.
Well, I'll tell you with that little hesitation, rocks back and straight over the top of 97, and then you saw him fool Marte with an 85-mile-an-hour slider. It's a big differential.
I can see him coming back to that here 2-2.
And
Nope, decided 96 and 30.
it's low. Full count.
As you said, Jerry, that really
Full
started
count,
to
Mr. Lane.
a lot of ground balls because of that big movement that he has.
He's a rare, doesn't know what his fastball is going to do.
Don't forget to hit, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Sometimes it stays true.
Strike right down the middle. Marte caught looking, 2 outs.
The slider was a good one right there by
He didn't just got K'd, he got KO'd.
And today the Cardinals defense brought to you by Winton Creek Bethlehem.
Turner left, Mercado center, Burleson right, Q second, Baker first, Win short, Robinson third, Pilate on the mound.
This guy at shortstop, if he gets a ground ball, watch this.
Paez is the catcher, whatever his name is, for the Cardinals.
Which means that's
Lindor takes a ball on the outside.
Baseball America's rating system, 20 to 80. He's the only position player to get into 80 ranking. He's got a cannon. He says if shortstop doesn't work out, then just want him out.
Lindor takes a strike right down the middle. There's a fastball, clock it at 97, 1-1 count.
I don't think that's by accident. There, I think most of these guys know he was
No, I didn't.
with that 80 twice.
I did not.
We talk about the guy for the Pirates. You watch this one.
I'll be honest with you, in the last 2.5 weeks, I watched the one Mets game, other than this one. And Lindor's out at first. I've kind of been focusing on my recovery.
Nothing says New York like Pixel 11. New York news, New York weather, New York sports. Catch up on the day's events with the news that's all about New York.
The Pixel 11 News at 10. New York's very own.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Wow, nice imagining.
Well, oh, right now get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Highlander. Toyota, let's go places. No, boys, you got another Wi-Fi device. Our network can't handle that.
Ugh. All right, we're at commercial break, heading to the top of the second.
We're all gonna die?
Not all Wi-Fi can be Spectrum Wi-Fi.
What's going on in there?
Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi can handle up to 200 devices.
Goodbye, sweet world.
Get Wi-Fi you can rely on. Get Spectrum One.
Are you back for retirement?
The New Jersey Lottery fans have spoken. I'm back to help Jersey Cash 5 players get a second shot at winning.
When the green ball is drawn, players get a free second chance to win.
Yes.
Have you been training?
I am back in peak form.
Play Jersey Cash 5 and look out for the green ball.
You know I gotta show out for the players.
Green ball is back only for April 2nd. Anything can happen in Jersey.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. So, which one do you want? Wow.
All right,
3.99% APR for 48 months on a new
still in commercial break.
RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
So how's everybody? Oh, we're coming out of commercial break now. How's everybody been doing without me? Good Burger 2? I heard, bro. I heard. That's one of my favorite childhood movies. McGill back to work on the mound. Here's the pitch. Strike. Counts 0-1. Excuse me.
Yeah, sometimes, like we talked about, it's long levers. You see there, I used to fly open, and therefore my arm would be.
I'm sorry, B.
dragged behind. He seems to be kind of.
Strike. Counts 0-2.
And so where normally guys have their arm dragged behind them, and then the ball releases high, he does what very few pitchers do, and he seems to be getting way out front on a release and kind of yanking it with it.
Foul.
Lashes one foul into the screen down the right field line.
Down right field.
These are the things that, I'm not going to pretend that I can diagnose what he's doing wrong. He's a great pitcher. Hef is awesome. But you can tell by where the ball goes. I think I spiked maybe 3 fastballs my whole career. Every time I did it, I was like, what am I doing? But he tends to miss.
Ball on the outside. 1-2 count.
It's different from what I did, but that tells me that he's leading out front a little bit. Maybe his extension is a little bit way out front. Gosh, he is some power stuff. Just if he could stay closed a little bit longer, let his arm start a little bit later, I think that would be just
Fouling back.
again, it's hard to do and repeat because
Counts 1-2. Feels good to watch YouTube on the big screen.
explosive stuff come out.
Does it? Does it, Conrad?
By the way, he's got a pretty famous mom. He is the son of Kim Mulkey, who won a couple
1-2
of
count.
championships.
Oh, he almost hit him.
The head basketball coach
2-2 count.
outside at Baylor, now the head coach at LSU. So there is some prowess on the athletic side in that family. And by the way, they won today in the NCAA women's tournament. Count is even here at 2-2, and that would miss.
Ball on the outside.
So McGill is
Full count.
laboring a little bit early on here.
Well, I think what Jerry was talking about with it missing and extending, to me, watching their reaction, the pitcher's reaction itself, he's frustrated by it himself, which is where even when he's missing by a few inches, it's not where he intended the pitch to be.
Foul down right field again.
Again, this is, I don't want to
Full count.
be too critical on McGill because the guy is a really good pitcher. He's going to have some great innings for the Mets. But it's
Yeah, I can't wait for Good Burger 2. That's going to be awesome, that movie.
Stuff. I would like to see him kind of work on his body language, one of those fake it till you make it kind of things, because everybody in uniform knows that he's upset with
Swing and a miss.
for not being able to consistently throw strikes.
There's Robertson, 93 on the fastball by Tyler McGill, and you saw right there, he slammed down the rosin bag.
Yeah, he's never too excited. But I mean, that is a special fastball. Getting swings and misses consistently with a fastball is hard to do in today's game, and he's got one of those elite fastballs.
This is the number 9 hitter, Julio Kirakuto for the
There's one out, and then there's a strike to the next batter. Counts 0-1.
Well, the first name, thank you, Jerry. The first name, Julio, is a combination of his mom and his dad. His dad is Juan, and his mom is...
Pop up. And behind the Mets dugout. Foul. 0-2 count.
Exactly.
And I'm going to let you say that all day long, Karen.
Julio Karakuto.
Yes, he does.
They've got some big league names on this roster, too.
Yes. Juan Yepes was in the original lineup, but he was scratched. He could be the Cardinals DH this year. He'll get some time in that spot for St. Louis. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one misses. 1-2.
I did mention that I wanted to see
Ball counts 1 and 2.
curveballs, and I think he already has established he's thrown it more often than he did last year statistically. And then that miss that he had on that slider, that's a really, really good 0-2 pitch.
Foul on the left side.
For McGill, this is third season with the Mets. So for his first couple of years, 8-8, ERA at 4.73. As I mentioned earlier on, made his first career opening day start.
1-2 count.
April 7th against the Nationals. Jacob deGrom was not ready. Max Scherzer needed a couple of extra days rest.
I'm doing all right, Brendan. How are you?
Start and pitched very well.
Pop up.
We talked about it a little bit. There's flashes of dominance. That opening day start, I was not expecting him to be
And foul.
97 to 99. You know, you talked about opening day being special, and it does elevate you. But
Tyler McGill is 8-8.
somewhere is
He's barely 500.
1-2 pitch.
8 wins, 8 losses. Threw a ball there. Counts 2 and 2.
whatever it is, his rhythm, he seems to be going through it.
So again, no extreme shifts, but look where Lindor.
Oh, nice, Brendan.
To the left side of the bag, the second base bag. Bounce to the right side, foul.
What's up, Joe? Foul down the first base side to Alonso.
Good for him.
Count stays 2 and 2.
Because I think when he came here, he was not expected to be here initially, and he kind of made his way with the power fastball, the secondary stuff, the slider, the changeup.
Yo, Mauricio is a beast.
Better as he went along last season.
That dude's a beast.
Just see that he hasn't quite gotten fully back yet. And to me, what I mean by that, Jerry, you can tell me.
I didn't even know that's what happened, Joe. That's crazy.
He was concerned. He wanted to throw 100 miles an hour. He was a very, very physical.
Oh, cool,
pitcher out
Brendan.
there, and I think overthrowing a tiny bit, which might have caused the injury. Now he seems more in tempo.
On the ground to McNeil.
Grounded to McNeil. Throw it to Alonso. Out at first. 2 outs.
I think you nailed it there. He's a really pitcher. You'll see here his kind of attitude here on the mound, the demeanor that he carries himself, that kind of body language. You can tell he's not feeling himself, shakes his head a little bit, and then gives it a slam. You don't see him show emotion very much, so you know that he's true.
Yeah, McGill's a little frustrated on the mound right now.
Tyler McGill, he's got no pulse.
Thanks, Brendan.
And then when he shows a little bit, we're up here saying, why did you show
Next man up.
animation? But
No, I really like that little edge that he has.
No, he's got an edge. He's always had an edge. Even when you talk to him individually, he was a guy that came.
There's a
up
ball
with
there.
that
Counts 1-0.
You can tell he had confidence in himself, and that exudes on the mound, and that's a difference maker for guys when they just get to the big league.
There's a ball there. Counts 2-0.
Scored in his first at bat, the first inning, scored the first run of the game.
That kind of quiet confidence reminds
That's
me
Mason
of
Wynn that's up at bat. He's got a single and a run in this ball game.
Where you see him, not a high draft pick, but when he's on that mound, he's got that cockiness, that self-assured.
And there's a ball there. Counts 3-0. Jesus Christ, McGill. Marrying St. Joseph in heaven above.
That one as well.
And there's a strike there. Counts 3-1. Thank God.
3-mile-per-hour strike to get to 3-1.
I've been following some March Madness. I've seen a lot of underdogs getting the W's. Next pitch. Foul on the third base side. Full count now.
On opening day and not allow a run on opening day. That's a pretty good company. Certainly top seamer.
Sorry to hear that, Brendan.
Starts on opening day. That's the all-time record in Major League Baseball. Noah Syndergaard did the same back in 2017.
He walked him.
McGill misses outside. So that's his third walk.
Third walk for McGill.
2 outs in the second inning.
Once again, he pulled it to the glove side.
Tell me about it, B.
Happy with himself. as we talked about. But more importantly, this is going to be interesting to watch. You see him and he flies over a little bit and then immediately turns his back because he's not happy with that location. But now it's going to be interesting. He's got to keep Mason Witt at first base. This guy's also stolen 75 bases in his 2+ years in the minor leagues.
That sounded like a fake number, 75 stolen bases.
In his first couple of years in the minor, I mean, this guy's got the greatest arm we've ever seen. He runs steals bases.
He's up at 70.
And he got a chance to meet his idol Ozzie Smith a few weeks ago, and said he won all his life for Ozzie.
Interesting, Joseph.
Former teammate.
Here's the pitch. Foul on the third base side. Counts 0-1.
Reached via a bunt single in the first inning. Came around to score. Apart from that 2-out walk, which is a bane of everybody.
That's Burleson up at bat, by the way.
Managers. I like what I see from the second inning. He's made some adjustments. That walk, obviously not ideal, but I just like the way he's carrying himself better on the mound and the way his mechanics are lining up.
And that's in the dirt. Counts 1-1.
And having mentioned him, I'm worried a little bit about Mason Witt at first base.
I still have high hopes for Alvarez. That kid's going to be good.
He said the pitchers have to do a better job of keeping the runners close. The only way you can do that is be less than 1.3 to the plate. Tyler McGill obviously has done a good job at that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Hit to McNeil. Throw it to Alonso. Out. 3 outs.
That's the third out. So McGill works around the walk.
Yeah, Ronnie's a beast.
As we go to the bottom of the second.
Going to the bottom of the second. Thanks, Brendan. Will do.
It's truck months
You want to say hi to her, Brendan? I'll get her.
and bold.
She's right over there.
Time to stop waiting.
If you want to say hi to her.
To be a ram.
Now during Ram Truck Month, along qualified current
Ah! Come here.
Ram 1500 Big Blue Crew Cab 4x4, $49 a month.
You say hi to Brendan.
What?
Say hi to them.
Say hi to who?
Say hi to fucking Brendan.
Why?
I don't know, because he always asking about you. So just say hi.
Hi.
Just turn over there. It's right on there.
Hi.
They don't see you. Okay, now they see you.
Okay.
There you go, Brendan.
Who am I saying hello to?
People in the chat.
Anybody I know besides Brendan?
I think you only know Brendan.
Hi.
Oh, actually, B knows you. You know B.
Who?
You know B.
What? Who's B?
Right there. You've seen him before.
Hi, Mama. Hi. There's a delay here, huh?
What?
There's a delay over here.
Oh, it's only like a 3. This is live. This is also live, but it's 3 seconds.
What are we doing? What
Me?
game?
The Mets game.
Oh,
Brendan was asking for you, so I.
I don't know. Who's this person?
Fish keeper is Brendan.
Oh, he changed his name. Why did he change his name?
Hello, Mama Berg. Put the mushroom in the bowl. I don't know. Ask him. Why did you change your name?
Why'd you change your name?
You don't have to yell at me. You can hear it. You don't have to yell. All right, go. The Mets game's back on.
Oh, sorry. I have to get off. Bye, everybody.
All right.
We're back with the mushroom.
He still says that.
It's all right. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. All right, Drew Verhagen. Should Beatty start in the minors or majors? I want him in the majors, bro. That was great. Sure was. Oh, P. Alonso's up at bat. Takes a ball on the outside. I don't know what you're talking about, Lane. All right, Brennan. Another ball counts 2-0 for the Polar Bear. Next pitch. Is that another ball? Yeah, counts 3-0.
If you haven't seen that commercial, it's special. It's really good. I like the one. And the one that you turned me on to with Joey Votto.
They're doing some great things to kind of address the rule changes.
Big swing and a miss from Alonso. Counts 3-1.
So what you speak about the rule changes? What have your Todd, on what you've seen so far when it comes to the adaptation by the players when it comes to the new rules?
Well, I technically
I think Alonso asked for a second.
to the shift change more than anything else, and that had to do with guys that I thought were getting some advantage taken away from them that were quality hitters and could use the whole field. But I like the pitch clock. I like the fact that pitchers have taken control again.
Alonso thought that was a ball. Instead, it's a strike.
Now he's got to jump back in there. He's had his
Alonso is getting ready to go to first. Full count.
ready to go.
Well, Pete certainly thought that was
Alonso with a hit. Finds the hole. Rolls up center field. And Alonso makes it to first.
into center field, and the Mets have their first hit of the night.
And by the way, we saw both things that we were just talking about come into play right there. The pitch clock that he had to get out and get back in, and then a ball that is usually hit right at the shortstop that you've seen the last few years with the shift on, and now it's a base hit again. It kind of goes to the Joy Votto commercial. Two guys down.
One hit for the Mets.
That's a hit now? Yes, it is.
And then what about the bigger bases, as he said in that commercial?
McNeil
Jeff McNeil, shocker there, first pitch swinging.
swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
Back from the World Baseball Classic. But he has been working as Buck City got 9 at-bats on the backfield yesterday.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
For Higgin took something off that one. It's 0-2.
It's one of those things where you're a minor leaguer and you have to face Jeff McNeil 9 times. You're like, he's up first every single inning. You're like, man, give me a break. Let me face some guys at my level.
That was sliced just foul and over the head of the third base coach, Joey.
And that goes foul over Joey Cora,
Cover right there.
third base coach for the Mets.
You know, what are you talking? Catch that ball.
I'm going to try to lane, but no promises.
His guys in the back, you know it. That's the best thing about baseball. You can never let one of those things pass.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one before. I've seen that ad before, but yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm kind of into black girls, so.
Now you talk about the rule
Yeah.
changes, and you mentioned that some of these guys that do special things that the banning of the shift might take away. I think McNeil's one of those guys. The guy can spread the ball around. It made his elite skill, the ability to put the bat on the ball anywhere in the field of play, maybe a little
1-2
special
count.
because now guys like Pete Alonso are going to get those hits, or Joey Votto, whatever the case may be. I still think his skill is there, obviously, but some of the
Let's go Mets chant.
And he was the guy that I had in mind when I said that initially.
McNeil gets a piece of that, fouls it down the first baseline.
I mean, there was such a long time where launch angle and hit the ball out of the ballpark became the only thing anybody worried about, and the shift covered against the times the ball wasn't hitting the air, and it gave a guy like Jeff the ability to show how skilled the batter he is, and now I think some of that has been equalized by giving the guys the holes again.
Strike. McNeil goes down swinging. 1 out.
And that's the first out here at the bottom of the second.
Damn.
A good breaking ball coming out of the hands, drops right in the zone. McNeil upset. I think more so at himself for not swinging. He doesn't get called strike 3.
That was the breaking ball.
Jeff McNeil, some of the best bat-to-ball skills in all of big league baseball as Mark Canha steps in.
Marquette in the box. 1 man on, 1 out. Fouls it down the third base side.
Continue on the rules conversation.
Counts 0-1.
As a guy that when the rules were changed and they talked about the pitch clock, I had a lot of people that know the Mets say, oh, Canha's never going to be able to adjust to it. He takes so much time. He visualizes. But watch him. Once he gets in the box, he's already ready. He takes his time outside the box, but when he walks in the box, he's already ready to hit.
Canha looked that one down. Counts 0-2.
I always found it fascinating. He doesn't do any
I mean, I like all women lane, but I prefer black women.
It's so rare.
Because he gets in the box, doesn't bring the
I don't really discriminate lane. I've been with all
nothing like you see in the
nationalities of women, but
his approach is visual, mental.
I mean, you've seen Courtney. Courtney's I like my girls how Courtney looks.
Yesterday against the Rays.
Light-skinned black girl with curves and a booty.
In the 7th inning, he thinks he can hit with more power this year, something he is
That's, you know.
focused on. He told Mark Puma
That's how I like my woman, I guess. I don't know. 1-2 count here for Canna. He'll hit that and over to short. Chuck it to first. He's out. 2 outs. Pete Alonso's big ass got to second though, so there's that.
So here are the new rules. 15 seconds with nobody on base, 20 seconds with a base runner or 2 on.
What does everybody think of the new rules? I like all the new rules. I like the size of the bases increasing from 15 inches to 18 inches. That's Vogelback up at bat. Takes a strike, counts on 1. He looks a little leaner. I think he needs to lose about 30 pounds though. You sound like my brother, B. He hates change as well. Counts 1-1.
One that wasn't mentioned in there is when the pitcher has a runner at first, he can only throw over 2 times. The third time is a balk and he's awarded, so that's going to add to the stolen bases as well.
I really like all of the changes, especially the pitch clock. I'm a little bit worried when the season in September and
Ball, 2-1 count.
Playoffs come, we're going to lose some of that drama that builds. You know, you saw the WBC and Ohtani versus Trout. Those pitches would have all been violations of the pitch clock.
2-2.
They don't feel dragged out. But again, I think the overall addition of the pitch clock is definitely a win for the product of baseball.
Count is even at 2-2 on Daniel Vogelback with Pete Alonso leading off second.
And he struck him out.
Comfortable in that at bat. He looks at a call third strike, and so the next strand, Alonso down at second base after he singled up the middle to get things going in the second for the Mets. So it's still 2-0 Cardinals as we go to the third.
Damn.
The Volkswagen House. German engineering, everyone can.
3 outs.
Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and use the 20
Heading to the third.
4Motion for just $339 a month.
He looks like Babe Ruth, but hits like doo-doo. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, I'm ready to go. Ah, I'm tired.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now's the time to...
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
To Casinoverse, Lynn Creek's new fantasy app. Download today. Distinctive in design. Meticulous in craftsmanship. Confident in execution. Genesis, a new beginning of what luxury can be. During the Genesis Signature event, lease the 2023 Genesis GV70 for $569 per month exclusively to Tri-State Genesis retailer. 106.7 Find out that from the They go together like power flags. Oh good, because I'm definitely... The moment you give your dog a nap...
Why are there 2 extra seats? I know, Uncle Dan and his giant beard.
The Volkswagen Atlas with best-in-class third-row legroom. Visit your local Volkswagen dealer for 4.9% APR financing for 72 months on a new 2023 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport.
West taking Tyler McGill 53 pitches to get through the opening couple of innings here in Port St. Lucie as the Cardinals have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters scheduled up here in the third. Modern, Turner, and Pajes.
There's a ball there to Motter. Counts 1-0.
I think Nito wanted it, so did McGill. There's been a couple of those. You're going to get that. You have to make those adjustments.
Yeah, 5 days, Lane. It'll be April.
Especially as a get-over pitch, which I think is smart.
Ball.
It falls behind 3-0.
And a ball.
It was supposed to be both Tyler McGill and David Peterson throwing in this game, but Buck Showalter really wants to make sure both of those guys stay stretched out. So that's why Peterson threw.
Counts 3-0. And he walked him. That's the 4th time McGill's walked somebody.
It's really difficult when you're this late into spring. Both guys are.
David Peterson is also going to be pitching today for the Mets, but I think Buck wants him to pitch a couple more innings.
Getting back out to the field. It's a tough thing to build up back to back like that.
Justin Turner walked in his first at bat.
Ball low, counts 1-0.
Talked about quite a bit last year, the ups, right? We didn't hear a lot about that in the past, but that's changed in the game. That's become probably more valued, at least outwardly, than we've experienced in past years.
Ball counts. That's a strike actually. Counts 1-1.
Deployed the bullpen where they would get, the last out and then come back out for the next inning. They kind of all did it all season long, and so that became kind of one of our talking points because it is kind of rare in modern baseball. It was all one-inning guys, and now you're getting 1+ out of Buck Showalter.
I think just on this conversation, I think it's interesting for the fans at home to understand what is the
counts 1 and 2.
with the up-down. And Jerry, you would know better than anything else. Even when as a hitter, you come in and in a longer inning, you cool down, your muscles get a little tighter when you go back out there. So, but for a pitcher, it's got to be exacerbated, and that's why they talk about the up-downs.
Especially out of the bullpen, and that's why starters in spring training want to make sure they get him.
Struck him out.
He's
1 out.
He decided to go with all of
There we go, Miguel.
He's angry throwing them and throwing them for strikes. But you'll see this bearing in. He's got that high fastball right by him. Says go sit down, Matt. Get away from my plate. But the up-downs, especially out of the bullpen, are rare because guys are only asked to get 1 inning, sit back down. That was kind of your job. And so to go sit down, to cool down, let your body kind of relax, and then jog back out to the mound, it's just not something that bullpen guys do.
Over to Lindor, out at second, out at first. There's the double play I wanted. 6-4. 6-4-3 double play.
Nothing says New York like Pixel Light. New York news. New York weather. New York traffic. Wake up every day to the news that.
Is that what they said? 6-4-3 double play?
Pixel 11 morning news. New York's very own.
Save more with Deal Lock. Savings locked for weeks. Value at its peak. Freshness guaranteed. And always stress-free. The quality you crave and savings you can count on. Stop and Shop. Feed the moment.
Save big and sleep better with a new mattress from Raymore Flanagan. Get incredible savings on top brands. Up to $1,000 off heirloom sets, $300 off Bell & Nest queen sets, or a $200 MasterCard reward card, or $300 Raymore Flanagan gift card when you purchase a Tempur-Pedic. Our mattresses are in stock and ready for easy delivery the very next day for free. Don't wait. Get your best rest tomorrow night with the right mattress for you from Raymore Flanagan.
Stop and Shop for great deals. Stop and Shop Top Round London Broil or Roast are $2.99 per pound. Raspberries or blackberries are 2 for $5. Plus, enjoy locked-in savings for weeks. Look for our Deal Lock tags throughout the store. Stop and Shop. Feed the moment.
If you talk about event fans in hats and gear all around the city today, New York City that is, it was an amazing day. We saw Alex Cohen right there. So anybody who wore a Mets hat, any Mets gear, granted access to several events, an iconic New York City.
All right, here we go.
Eduardo Escobar flies out for the first time.
And Eduardo Escobar fly out.
They did that. Fans really engaged around the city.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's not only great. You got to tip your hat, no pun intended, to Alex Cohen. I think she's done a phenomenal job
1 out.
of making the Mets Foundation something that people are really embracing. And what a way to spread Mets more than to drive around the city, have the guys participate. I thought it was a phenomenal event.
All right, Thomas Nito up at bat.
Glendon Rush, I'll tell you in just a second.
Tomas Nido takes a call for a strike.
Glendon turned on the game and said that he looked like the mound was.
I'm thrilled about Verlander. Counts 0-1 for Nito.
And I told him I didn't really know how tall the mound was actually supposed to be, so I asked Jerry, 10 inches, but he
Pop that one foul. Counts 0-2.
The pitchers from these other guys, all 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" tonight so far. So it looks like there's some giants out there on the hill.
Tomas Nido's had a very good spring so far.
There's a ball. Counts 1-2.
Years old next month. He's really established himself as a top defensive catcher in the game, but he's hitting .378 this spring. He's got 3 home runs, 5 RBIs. If he can become a bigger offensive threat, that would be very big for this team.
Ball, 2-2 count.
He wants won a batting title in the minor leagues, and every time somebody says this guy can't do something, he finds a way to do it and do it well.
Swing and a miss. Nito goes down swinging. 2 outs. Thomas Nito, what a waste.
Moving out front, diving away. Sometimes it's hard to pick up in these kinds of games. Nito, you talked about, he did a lot of it in the clutch with runners in scoring position at 2 outs, came up with some of his biggest hits of the season.
Ollie Marmol on his way out to the mound. Pitching change coming here.
All right, we're going to have a pitching change. I might have to run and take a piss.
Jordan Hicks is on his way in.
Jordan Hicks is coming in to pitch for St. Louis. I'll be right back. Warm from the inside. Sorry. We got 2 outs and a 2-2 count. That's high, and the count's full for Brendan Nimmo.
The Players Association has talked about trying to have considered for the batters to have more than one ability, the ability to have more than one timeout, 2 in a game, in a
Nimmo pops that one up. Left field, corner, he's out. 3 outs, that's the end of 3.
So it's been Latte, Verhagen, and Hicks. Nice work for the Cards so far.
You never said that once.
You know, Mike, he's always thinking things and then not saying them.
Anyhow, we better get going. If we don't get to that buffet line in 20 minutes, our coupon's no good.
It's wonderful to meet all of you.
Thank
are
you.
a beautiful family. Bud is a lucky man.
How lucky?
Not that lucky.
She's horrible. I'm just saying what we're all thinking.
I wasn't thinking that. No, me neither. I liked her.
Well, you're wrong.
Dad, it seems like she takes good care of Grandpa.
You know what's wrong here? Is you people just like people for no reason. Anything can happen in Jersey.
Why Salino?
Large verdicts.
After my accident, I called Salino, and they got me 20 times more than insurance offered.
Salino Loan. We get you paid. This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150. Part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks.
It's weird streaming again. It's been 20 plus days and I haven't did this. It's feels weird. You know? I don't know, Lane. That's a good question. But we're about to have top of the 4th.
2 hits, no errors for the Cardinals so far. That's no runs, 1 hit, and no errors. So you go to the 4th inning here in Port St. Lucie. Lucan Baker leads things off against Tyler McGill.
Baker up at bat, takes a ball on the outside, counts 1-0.
I think it is worth noting that Lucan Baker got a sack.
Baker has a sack fly and an RBI.
Turned out with no replay, they weren't able to determine that Nimmo didn't catch the ball, and they just called it a sacrifice fly.
After the leadoff walk in the 3rd.
Counts 2-0.
Strikeout McGill did, and then a huge double play to kind of end it quickly. Come out here to fall down 2-0 here and see how he bounces back.
Hit over to McNeil, broken bat. McNeil to Alonso, 1 out.
Around the majors, the Genesis drive around the majors, and Adam Wainwright so disappointed because he was scheduled to be the opening day starter for the Card, but he's out of action. A groin strain that he suffered in the weight room at the WBC, and so he's going to begin the year on the injured list for St. Louis, getting set to begin his 18th and final year in the major. So that adds to the disappointment for Wainwright. So it's going to be Miles Michaelis getting the opening day start for St. Louis against the Toronto Blue Jays.
You know, in the Swan song, it's kind of, sad little piece of what's been a great career to not get your last opening day.
Counts 0-2.
Oscar Mercado takes a timeout as he steps out. So they did review the rules changes, and they made minor, I don't even want to call them adjustments. That one hit on the button. That's Lindor.
And out at first, 2 outs. Lindor to Alonso.
I think logical things. If a catcher is, on base and he's got to get back to the dugout, put his stuff on, the umpire's going to use a little bit of discretion there. Things like that, the bat boy and bat girl, how quickly they can get off the field. And so the umpires will make those decisions during the course of a game and not stick exactly to the 15 or 20 or 30 seconds between innings.
Yeah, I think that's one of those logical things.
Not between innings.
Yeah. That's one of those
Counts 0-1.
They did give the umpires a lot of power, but they express it like, hey, make sure you give it guys a little bit of time. Use some logic here. I don't want Pete Alonso sprinting in sweaty because he's afraid to get a ball called on him before he gets it at the dish.
But you have seen guys this year, guys sprinting off the field because of that very reason. Kramer Robertson struck out in his first at bat. 22.
I think we're going to see Marte lead off. He's all the way in right field. That's a long run to get back to the third base dugout from right field. Luckily, he's pretty fast. He'll be okay.
Counts 1 and 2.
I think to that point, I think where they think it might be an issue is what if he catches the third out going away from home plate in right center field.
Counts 2 and 2.
That third out, the clock starts ticking on the commercial between innings and getting back up there. That's a long way for him to go, and that would always have been given. You expect the guy to give that little extra time.
Hit. Lindor clutching it to Alonso, out. Good job, Lindor. Back-to-back outs.
Francisco Lindor so smooth out there at shortstop.
Well done. 3 outs.
When the rains are dry, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. Get 0% financing for 36 months on I won. Want the speed to finally defeat your mortal enemy? Only Spectrum gives you Speed Boost for the fastest wireless speeds in the palm of your hand. Get game-changing speed with Speed Boost, only with Spectrum One.
Good back-to-back outs from Francisco Lindor. I like it. I didn't even know there's UFC fights on tonight.
Eight Texans on the card tonight.
Did not even know.
So far, 3 victories. Well, dusk just beginning to make its way. The sun is gone as we go to the bottom of the.
That's weird, Lane.
The 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Mets. Starling
Marte foul on the left side.
Marte, Lindor, and Alonso.
Counts 0-1.
And it's hard to tell from one of the things we talked about here is it's 102, but it's 102 with movement, which just makes this guy a freak of nature.
Counts 1-1.
100, 102 miles an hour makes it look easy, and the ball's got late sink on it.
I have no idea how he has a career 4 ERA with that kind of stuff. You watch the at-bats, the swings that Marte took, that Nimmo took last one.
Swing and a miss. Counts 1 and 2.
Then he just throws that 86-mile-an-hour curveball. That would be fun to play with. Didn't have that in the tank.
Foul on the third base side. Count stays 1 and 2.
It's probably held him back a little bit. He's battled injuries.
I like the signing, B. I like it. I like it a lot.
Seasons because of injuries.
I've never been a real fan of a bullpen guy, dominant guy, then trying to move him to the bullpen or to the rotation.
Ball on the outside. Counts 2 and 2.
I've never seen it work. I remember Alexei Ogando for the Texas Rangers was a setup guy, closer, and then became a starter. He had some success, but outside of that, you don't see the success. The injuries happen. It's just a weird transition.
Marte finding the hole there. Right field. It drops, and Marte with a leadoff single.
And just to take a look or think about that thing with Marte, that's 103 miles an hour, by the way, that he landed. Right? So when we were going to break, we watched Lindor. Now watch him make this transfer. Takes a look at the ball, make sure he's got the grip right, and then see his fingers still adjusting as he's coming through the throw. One of the things that we see and that I've noticed about Lindor is the more I watch him, the more impressed I am by him because he makes things that are very, very
Ball to Lindor, counts 1-0.
How difficult they are because I couldn't do them. He makes them look very, very easy and smooth. And I'm actually excited for the shift to be gone this season to watch the athleticism that Lindor has always had at shortstop, but is going to be, I think, on display even more this season than we've seen in the last couple of years.
So that was the first throw over there by Hicks. Don't forget you get 2 on the third one if you don't pick off the runner. It is a ball.
Lindor. Over to second, out at second. Out at first. 2 outs. I like it. I like both guys a lot, Lane. Oh, Cardinals got themselves a double play here.
The short hop is one thing, but then the presence of mind to beat it to the bag, and then look at that play. The short hop is impossible, and then instead of throwing, he gets there, and he's got that rocket arm on the run. He throws a bullet. He almost handcuffed the first baseman because it was probably 92 miles an hour on the run. This guy's an athlete.
That was a nice play by Louis Baker.
Alonso up at bat, takes a strike, counts 0-1.
I was really impressed. He was fired up. He yelled out, showed a little bit of emotion. I love it. That's something that this day, modern baseball is starting to show a little bit of personality. That's a great play. You should be fired up. That's hitting a big shot, buzzer beater kind of thing. That was a really spectacular play.
Counts 1-1.
You rob a home run, show it off. You do something like that. That was cool.
I'm going to guess that he might have a little respect for the guy that hit that ball. There's a guy named Lindor that's got some gold and is inspiring, what he's aspiring to be. So it's probably fun for him to take that one away from him and show off.
What's up, Jameson?
Did you see Pete Alonso just got charged with a strike there?
Yes.
Counts 1 and 2.
Did Pete hold up? Yes, he did.
Counts 2 and 2 for Alonso.
This is one of the things we talked about with the WBC not using these rules, that the hitters that were in it that haven't been in the minor leagues to use the pitch clock might be at a disadvantage here. Buck was talking about it a few times.
Alonso with a piece of that, hit over the head of the pitcher. Second to first, Alonso's out. 3 outs, that's the end of 4. We're going to head to top of the 5th with the Cards winning 2-0. Damn.
Just buckled a bit for Lutz.
Yeah, I don't see this one pulling the distance, if I'm honest. Look at that, too. Beautiful right hands.
Both landing big shots through the first 5 minutes. Second round coming up.
Next on Behind the Series.
That run with the champ was magical. With the tender chicken, the peppercorn ranch. I love my ranch.
In the wildly capable, electrified Jeep Grand Cherokee.
I don't really think the Jets have a quarterback, and I'm optimistic about the Giants.
Celebration event, well qualified by seats, can lease the 2023 Jeep Wrangler 4xe for $359 a month. Visit Jeep.com for details.
With the majority of my patients with sensitivity, I see irritated gums and weak enamel. Sensodyne sensitivity gum and enamel with relief sensitivity helps restore gum health.
Oh, the new Roadhouse movie? I sure am.
A big advocate of recommending.
I'm very excited for that.
After months of hibernation, it's time to reemerge. Let spring inspire you to start fresh too, behind the wheel of a new Ford SUV, featuring power that invigorates, capability to venture way off the grid, and tech that helps you forge a new path. It's a big world. Get out there and experience it. Right now, get the Ford Explorer with 0% financing for 48 weeks. Great lease options are also available. Visit buyfordnow.com.
This week, Stop and Shop for great deals. Stop and Shop Top Round London Broil or Roast are $2.99 per pound. Raspberries or blackberries are 2 for $5. Plus, enjoy locked-in savings for weeks. Look for our deal on tags throughout the store. Stop and Shop. Feed the moment.
Tyler McGill back to work here in the 5th inning in 14.
Tyler McGill up on the mound. Here's the pitch.
Finished off that 5-5
Pop up, playable. Lindor gets the out. 1 down.
That's nice going into your 5th inning of work for the first time this spring. Get a quick first pitch, 1 pitch out.
Yeah, I think we were talking about the fact that if he, this inning's not over yet, but if he grinds his way through this one, he's had 2 good previous innings, the 3rd and the 4th. Battled with the 5 walks, or the 4 walks, but he's getting his rhythm back, and this could end up being a very good outing for him.
Cardinals back to the top of the
Ball on the outside, counts 1-0.
Not as polished as he would like to see, but I definitely like him bouncing back, coming through. He's established a curveball, a slider. He came through some tough situations.
Ball counts 2-0.
Would be the word.
Yeah, and when you're a young pitcher in spring training, you don't have the same adrenaline that you have when the lights are on and you're going in front of your home crowd or such. So you do have to work and get your work in, but also know that you've got to have, especially when you're a young guy, results matter right now for him too. It's not just getting his work. And so for him to battle through it when he doesn't have his great pinpoint stuff.
3-0 is the count.
Is a victory if you can get through this.
3-1.
I agree. I think, battling for that 5th spot, he might have started the game with a little bit too much adrenaline, trying to make too much of a statement in that first inning, that first 2 innings, and he's really settled in.
Hit. Right field. Marte gets the out. 2 outs. 2 down.
Backs against the wall and he falls behind an account. He understands that his fastball is special. He's not afraid to throw it in the zone when he has to be. Even for me, I didn't have a great fastball, especially at the end of my career when I was in a Mets uniform. I couldn't throw a 3-1 fastball and trust it because that's going to be extra bases. But McGill knows his stuff plays up. He can throw it in there and make them hurt him versus the walks. That's as he throws a good first pitch curveball for a strike.
First pitch curveball. Strike to Burleson. Counts 0-1.
Together this spring, Alec Burleson.
Strike counts 0-2.
Last year. Played 16 games for the Cardinals a season ago.
That's back-to-back good pitches. Starts him off with a get-me-over curveball, which I think is a really good pitch for him. It just keeps him from having to throw the thing that is his weapon over and over and over. The more guys see it, the more they have a chance to hit it. Throw that curveball, that was strike 1, then a change-up, strike 2.
Pop up. Left field. Marcana gets the out. That's 3 outs.
So a very good inning here for Tyler McGill. 3 up and 3 down.
3 up, 3 down. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. Mets losing 2-0.
Knew that Lux was going to have to try to get up and put his neck potentially in a precarious position, and he capitalized on it. Gets off on the angle beautifully. Tight, high elbow. Look at that. Perfect form. Tucks his head into the choke. It's not about leaning back. It's about tucking in and making that choke even tighter. Beautiful performance.
28 wins, all inside the distance. We're going to official next.
We're breaking big.
No, boys, you got another Wi-Fi device. Our network can't handle that. What?
Alright, we're still in commercial. I'm going to try to do the Mets game tomorrow, but no promises.
We're all gonna die?
Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the 30th.
Not all Wi-Fi can be Spectrum Wi-Fi.
What's going on in there?
Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi can handle up to 200 devices.
Goodbye, sweet world.
Get Wi-Fi you can rely on. Get Spectrum One.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Perfect. Nice.
As long as we're imagining.
Come on. Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Camry. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost service plan.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
106.7 Light FM from the 80s through today. The City Mornings. They can together like pumpkin and spice. Oh, good, because I'm definitely spice.
Okay, so you're saying I'm bad.
106.7 Light FM.
The season the Mets are back on Pix 11, and now you can stream the games on Pix11.com. If you're in the New York area, just go to Pix11.com/Mets Live to catch all the action.
I get it. To catch. To catch all the action. Gary, you see the bite right there?
I saw it. I saw the polls. As we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Cardinals have a new pitcher. It's Logan Gregg, the 24-year-old. Jeff McNeil, and that one was foul just past first base.
You see there, he's low A to double.
Who is just out?
Gets a chance to come into in a split squad where they had a day-night doubleheader.
That counts 0-1.
To show off. He also looks like
My
he's
bad.
all about 7 foot tall there. I'm not sure the stats on him.
By the way, Yepes was in the opening lineup, right? Juan Yepes for the Cardinals at the mid-late scratch, and we found out that he was optioned.
Wonder if he found out before they put that lineup on. Something happened. Usually that's have a day, you got option, go clean up your locker, give yourself.
Counts 0-2 for McNeil.
That's Nathan Church. He is the new right fielder for the Cardinals.
Counts 1-2.
He is in place of Burleson. Jeff McNeil bouncing one. To the
McNeil
right
bounces it to short, throw to first, he's out.
side. One down.
By McNeil.
Brad showing some good stuff. That 95-mile-an-hour fastball up and a good curveball off the bat.
Andre Peralta started for the Cardinals. Verhagen followed him. Verhagen an inning and 2/3, giving up a hit, no runs. And Jordan Hicks an inning and a third for the Cardinals, a hit, and again no runs. So Gregg, the 4th pitcher of the night here for the Cardinals, as we're in the bottom of the 5th inning at Clipper Park. Marquette fouls one away. It's Gary Apple, Jerry Blevins, Todd Seal from Clover Park. As I mentioned at the outset, Gary Cohen, Ron Darling, Keith Hernandez, resting up before opening day.
Tough drive down the road there to 95 to Miami.
Oh, thank you for the kind words, B. Counts 2-1 here for Canada. Jeff McNeil was out.
Probably a great pitching matchup that day.
Swing and a miss from Canada.
Flight up north for those opening games.
We are.
We'll be in the studio as we begin the long, as we say, the marathon. The marathon. And
2-2 count.
Always cold as I always do. Canada bouncing up the left side.
Canada bounces one up left field. He has himself a single.
Base hit, and so a one-out hit for Canada here in the 5th.
Took 3 good swings at that.
He did. Tries to go back, he catches on the big hop, but then on that second bounce, a hard infield here. And of course, as we talked about it earlier, not a lot of rain this spring. The infield dirt is a little hard. So you saw that second bounce sneak past and into the left field for base hit. But a nice at bat by Marquez.
All right, here comes Vogelback. Everybody's favorite.
First hit bat. It's been a tough spring for Vogelback. Beginning the night hitting just 222 with an on-base percentage of 231. And he's a guy who is, over the course of his career, had a great eye at the plate, and he's got a high on-base percentage as a result.
Counts 0-1 for Vogelback.
I said that about Darren Ruff.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah.
Yes. And that's one of the big questions, right? Is it going to be Ruff from the right side as the designated hitter? A lot of things still to be decided. The brass met today.
Vogelback swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
He's going to shake down. And that right side DH. A lot to be figured out there.
I'm not too worried personally about Daniel Vogelback. He's got such a good track record that I'm not worried about his statistics in spring training.
Vogelback cracks that one foul on the first base side.
In that,
Counts 0-2.
I was a guy, as you know, Gary, that was very, very selective with the plate, sometimes overly selective. And it took me some time to get in my rhythm, really understand the zone, feel comfortable at the plate. Maybe that's the same for Daniel.
In the air, right field. Vogelback is out.
I never, I was going to say very rarely, but I think somebody might go look at my back of my head. I never had a good start. I never came out and had great springs and got a lot of base hits. I wanted to try to feel like I was getting in rhythm right when we went north, but
Eduardo Escobar up at bat.
you think that might be something from being a good eye-patient hitter, that you're just simply not getting the same amount of swings in action as some of the other guys that are a little bit more free swinging?
Could be, and I think everybody is a little bit more lenient. At least back in the day, there was no talk of robot umpires and even grading the umpires.
Throw it to first, not in time for the pickoff. And the count's 0-1. Excuse me, 1-1.
Rule changes. Canada not really getting up, but he's getting a nice secondary lead. But he knows his ability to get back and does nicely. But the point is, spring training strike zones used to be big. And for me,
Eduardo cracks that one foul on the first base side.
To know that a strike was a strike and a ball was a ball, because that's how I formulated my approach at home plate. And spring training strike zones back in the day were kind of notably big. Hey, we're not around. We're going to be here all day. Let's go swing the bat.
Foul him back.
A bit of tea time in the mix, both from the players and the umpire.
That's what I meant. More from the umpire side. They're like, let's go, kid. Swing the bat.
And Eduardo Escobar behind in the count, 1-2, with Canada leading off first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Mets trailing the Cardinals 2-0.
Counts 2-2.
Escobar, tough backdoor curveball. 1-2, and he takes it, puts himself back in the count.
Escobar was the Mets' hottest hitter in the month of September last year.
It's a ball. It's a full count now for Eduardo.
131 home runs over the course of his last 6 seasons. Will he be the Mets' opening day third baseman? I would venture to say yes at this point. And I think Brett Beatty will be down at AAA, but nothing in stone. Kenna takes off. That's ball 4. The Mets have first and
Ball 4, Eduardo on base. Mets have the tying runs on. First and second.
A walk in spring training, but that was 3 good takes by Escobar right there. Those are all balls.
Catcher to the mound.
And when you're getting towards the end of spring and you're getting ready to go and make it count, you want to know, just like I'm talking about, that you're seeing the ball well, you're recognizing the pitches, you're making good swing choices. And right there, I think, is something you walk away from saying, that was more than just a walk. That was a good at-bat.
I was going to say the same thing because he's never seen drag before, I would venture to say. And so to take some of those close pitches that you haven't seen before out of his hand, that's pretty impressive. Good sign.
Tomas Nido struck out his first at bat.
Thomas Nido takes a ball. Counts 1-0.
So Canada with a sizable lead off second, Escobar off first, and Nido with one big swing can put the Mets in front.
Hit to third. Out at third. 3 outs. Mets leave 2 stranded, heading to the 6th.
Sometimes he won, sometimes he lost, but he's showing up each and every single time, and that is why this place is all American, because he's a good legend of this sport. I mean, I have so much respect and admiration for this man. Thomas Maloney, take your bow and welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Quick rundown of the stats and where he is among the record books. Top 3 in fights with 38, top 2 in wins with 23, 16 finishes is top 2, and he's tied for first still with 16 post-fight bonuses. That's why he's been a fan favorite for a hell of a long time.
Just as quick.
The 11th annual UFC International Fight Week returns to Las Vegas July 3rd through July 9th. Celebrate the newest class of Hall of Fame inductees. Enjoy the 2-day UFC X Premier Fan Experience. And cap it off with UFC 290. Learn more at UFCFightWeek.com. All right, here's what's coming up next. You got Chidi and Jokuani, who does not get paid by the hour. This guy loves to get his opponents out of there early.
Optimum Fiber keeps you connected, so you can go farther with everything you do.
Intuitive technology. Striking lines. Impeccable details. Genesis. Proof that transformation begins from the inside out. During the Genesis Signature event, lease the 2023 Genesis G70 for $459 per month exclusively at your Tri-State Genesis retailer.
We're back. Tyler McGill coming out for his 6th inning of work. You'll see a collection of a fastball, a big curveball for a strikeout, and then he really lived in the zone, settled in his last few innings, worked out through some kinks, kind of upset with himself early. These last 3, he's gone the minimum, pushing into the 6th inning here.
McGill begins this 6th inning at 82 pitches. 45 of those for strikes, which is not a ratio that he's going to love. But, as you said a moment ago, Jerry, last 3 innings
There's the pitch.
have been good ones.
I just liked what I've seen early, his demeanor on the mound. He was kind of upset with himself.
Not till probably the 8th or 9th inning, Lane. Counts 0-1.
Taylor Motter leads it off.
There's a ball, counts 1-1.
Count goes even at 1-1. Motter, Turner, Pajes due up for the Cardinals. Here in the 6th inning, and again, not a lot of big names.
Hit fouled on the first base side.
Because of the split squad game, Goldschmidt, rest of them down.
Counts 1-2.
Jupiter.
We brought the big names though, the Mets side.
Yes, they did. Which we expected, and again, this could be the everyday lineup. Nito doing the catching. Narvaez figures to get more time behind the plate than Nito, but as we saw a season ago, Nito, they're forcing Buck to play him. When you think about Nito from a defensive standpoint, pop time to second, above average.
Counts 2-2.
Percentile, framing in the 93 percentile, that according to Baseball Savant. So his defense has been really good and gotten better, and that's why he's got more playing time.
And on top of that, he's really smart behind the dish, as Todd can attest
Hit.
to. As that ball's yanked foul.
Fouled on the third base side. Counts 2-2.
McGill started off with a first pitch curveball and backed it up with a second pitch changeup for a strike. That's a sequence that's a feel that Nito calls. That's why.
So who's going to be the Mets starting catchers this year? Alvarez and
Nito's done his homework. He's reading these swings.
Nito, or is it Nito and that other dude?
Go with the flow.
2-2 pitch.
That's in the dirt, full count.
In the dirt, and the count does go full.
If you can eliminate the thought process of pitch calling and just trust the guy behind the dish.
Nito and Narvaez?
Every other aspect of being a pitcher and being on that mound. Nito
Figures.
does that on a regular basis.
Full count. And he walked him. Oh, God almighty.
As he walks his 5th batter.
5th batter, and Buck Showalter has seen enough.
Tyler McGill is Buck Showalter is on his way out. Pitching change. Jimmy Yacobonis.
Pitching change.
Pitcher for the Mets. And Jerry knows just how much I like.
Yacobonis is coming onto the mound.
Best names in all of baseball. So we'll see Jimmy Yacobonis when we come back. Tyler McGill's night is finished. This is the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder and Rogue. With a range of drive modes, you can take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. Get 0% financing.
Oh, is that right, B?
Are you going to help me pack these boxes or what? We've got a flight to England.
Hang on, son. I want to play on my PlayStation VR2. It's a friendly diamond store. Oh my God! What the? Oh no!
Rated T for T.
I don't think I've watched Yacobonis pitch before, B. Now that I think of it.
My name is Jessica. I came to Morgan & Morgan after a car accident, after the sign-up process.
Oh, is that right?
To speak to
Fix Finder, the most complete.
so much easier than you think.
This is the 2023.
What the hell is rabbit ears?
With a range of drive.
What's rabbit ears?
Take a Sunday stroll in the least basic of places. Get 0% financing for 36 months on Rogue. There's Jimmy Yacobonis in relief of
Jimmy on the mound.
Gill with one on, nobody out here.
Ah!
Wade Stouse is the new base runner. He's the pinch runner at first base, replacing.
Oh, I see. There's a hit here.
Into the gap out in right center.
Off the wall.
Up against the wall. Stouse around third.
He's going to go to third.
Double for Turner, and it's a 3-0 Cardinals lead.
They actually went to second, but brought the runner in. Now it's 3-0 Cardinals. With a man on second.
Justin Turner not expected to start today. He comes in the lineup, and what does he do? He's a thorn in the sides. He's had a walk, and then that double right there, driving a run. And, you know, we talked about it last year a lot of different times. The guy that you're not expecting to do anything, all of a sudden he's in the lineup and finds a way to get some adrenaline
Well,
and do some damage.
Yacobonis coming in, fighting for one of the only spots that are open. He's looking to make the roster in the bullpen. Comes in with the runner on, thinking he can sneak one by Turner here, and he jumps all over it.
Strike counts 1-1. Ball counts 1-1.
Jimmy Yacobonis, 31 years old, cups of coffee with 4 different squads. Pitched for Buck Showalter in Baltimore back in 2017.
Hit.
Yeah, Ray was
Foul.
very good last season, up around 8.5.
1-2 count.
Analytics really love that slider, that Ottavino style sweeping slider. It's a big one, high spin. If he can learn to harness it, learn to throw strikes with the fastball and the other stuff, and where to put it, he's got really, really good potential to make a great career in the big leagues.
You guys might have noticed a little extra time there. I always cringe when I see a catcher get hit like that, but they gave him extra time on the clock before they got us going again.
Well, that's that discretion we spoke of.
Hit. Foul.
You guys are
1-2 count.
Yeah, dumb is what you're saying. That's why they call those the tools of ignorance.
Great, how about that?
Yeah, my dad said, hey, you can't run, but you know what? You're kind of big. Why don't you put these tools on and somebody throw at you?
I think it served you well, but, you know,
Okay. I loved it.
I appreciate what you guys do.
Oh, you're right here. That is that discretion. There was a foul ball.
That's a ball. 2-2 count.
Nito's shin guard on the top by the knee, and I know that one well. There's a little crease there that punches in your knee. Takes you a few minutes to get your feeling back, so we gave him the time. Didn't start the clock until he was ready to go.
Yeah, I heard that name before. Over to third. And Turner steals third. Jesus, Mets.
Stealing third off Yacobonis, who gave him the standard one look. And you'll see he had him jumping off the lead. Even with his quick throw, didn't have a chance there.
Now, Escobar comes up to try to sweep tag him behind, but I think he knew there was no chance either.
3-2 pitch here on Pages.
Hit up and fouled. Full count.
Midfield in here, is this working on things just to see, or?
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to concede around 6th inning when you haven't really been able to push anybody across. So they may think Yacobonis, when he's got the good downward seeking going, might get a ground ball. That's an opportunity to maybe at least hold that runner and get it out of home plate.
Interesting stats there, B.
That's his one and only timeout in this at bat. Here's the 3-2 pitch now from Yacobonis.
Fouling back. Full count still. With a man on third and no outs. Cardinals are currently winning top of the 6th, 3-0.
Pages right there is the one thinking that he should have done something with that pitch and he might have gotten away with one. Now Yacobonis has got to take advantage of that and make a good quality pitch right here.
Might have him in swing mode, just put it close.
Check swing, and Pages barely gets a piece of it to stand by in the at-bat.
Swing mode has a catcher, I'm sure, and a hitter. You see a guy that wants to get a hit, and sometimes you just, especially
There was another foul there, so we still got a full count.
Anything that's coming at you right now. That check swing might not reset, though.
Walked him.
And Yacoponis loses. Paez missing outside, so it's first and third, and still nobody out here in the sixth inning. So Yacoponis trying to find his way onto this roster. We know that with Edwin Diaz out for what looks like it's going to be the season, it would figure that everybody moves up a slot. David Robertson, who saved 20 games season ago, would figure to be the closer. Adam Ottavino, Drew Smith, very much in that discussion as well. Brooks Raley, who's battled hamstring issues, but he looks like he's going to be...
Ball counts 1-0.
And then those back-end spots, who's going to grab those spots? Gosick is probably, he's out of options, pretty good chance he's going to get one of those spots. Tommy Hunter, unconfirmed reports today that Tommy Hunter is going to make the team as Baker looks at a call.
Strike, 1-1 count.
There from Yacoponis.
You talk about those glue guys. Tommy Hunter is a good clubhouse guy on top of being scoreless, and I think this would be his 16th year in the big leagues, so he's a great pitcher, but he's also a fun teammate and a good person.
That's a ball, and it's low, and it's outside. 2-1 count.
Curtis has had a very good spring for the Mets. He's got a shot to make the bullpen.
That was a good signing. They signed him to a 2-year deal when he was rehabbing with Tommy John with anticipation.
Swing and a miss.
Show up this year, and he looks to make them look
2-2 count.
because he's had a stellar spring.
Turner off third. Paez off first. Nobody out here. Sixth inning.
Ball on the outside. 3-2 count. Foul and back. Jesus Christ.
There we go again. We mentioned it. That was a little crazy.
Mets are putting me to sleep, bro.
That's okay. He's got those nice hockey masks. Feel very safe in there. I used those right at the very, very end of my career for that one game I caught after 14 years of rest.
That's quite the delay.
Another foul.
Yeah, I told everybody I'd be fresh.
Lord have mercy.
So, yeah, we know what it's like back there. Nobody told us.
I always say this about you, Todd. Like, you played for a lot of teams, a lot of years in the big leagues, but when you came up with the Cardinals, you were very heralded. I heard the comparisons. Todd Zeal, going to be the next Johnny Bench.
Mention the name, yeah.
I'm going to do it.
That's a lot to live up to there, Todd.
So disappointing.
Not that disappointing. 253 home runs.
Oh my God, he walked them. Bases loaded.
His second consecutive batter.
You weren't kidding, B.
Are loaded with Cardinals here in the sixth inning. Well, there are the numbers.
I'm gonna stick around for the rest of this and maybe another inning or so.
Wow, that's pretty good.
You did tell me, B. You did tell me.
Right there, if I was all with the Mets, it'd be like,
Walk machine.
11 teams, you see all those in fainted.
You weren't lying.
Color on the right there, Garrett. But look, ironically, to your point, I came up to the big leagues against the Cincinnati Reds on Johnny Bench night in Cincinnati, of all things. And Johnny Bench, who I did idolize, I thought he was the greatest catcher in the world. I just with my dad, that's why I wanted to be a catcher. I get there on Johnny Bench night, and we not only had the doubleheader that night, we had a rain delay, and they were going to honor him between games. He could not have been more unhappy to be there than any human being I'd ever seen, and it still was a thrill for me.
Bases loaded for Oscar Mercado, who struck out in his first at bat and grounded out to shortstop in the fourth inning.
I technically got my first start, Gary, after midnight because the rain delay and the second game doubleheader. Yeah. So me and my family were the only ones in Riverfront Stadium at the time, and 18 baseball players.
Your career was a long and a fruitful one.
I appreciate it, Gary. You're always well supportive of me. I appreciate that.
Counts 0-2.
Take the nice picture. I like that black uniform. I love to wear.
Oh, you always love the black uniforms.
That's blacks. Those are my favorite.
Counts 1 and 2.
Slider there from Yakimovich.
Bro, I swear to God, if he walks in a fucking run here.
A tough situation here, bases loaded, nobody out. And quickly jumps 0-2 through a nice slider here. I'd like to see what he backs it up with.
Turner off third, Pages off second, Baker on first.
Swing and a miss. Got one. One out. One out.
Oscar Mercado for the first out of the inning.
There's that good sweeping slider we talked about. Gets it out front. 1-2, he has to protect. And that was more of the overhand curveball. Used a little bit more depth to get on top of it. And a big out. You're one pitch away from a double play here and walking away with just one run in.
Kramer Robertson is the guy that Yakimovich would love to double.
Fouling back. Counts 0-1.
That's a good question that I was thinking about right there, Jerry. You mentioned it. He gets the strikeout there. He knows he needs a strikeout there. He backed it, the 0-2 curveball up with a very, very good 1-2 curveball to get the strikeout. Now, is he thinking double play, or is he thinking execute, maybe get another strikeout?
Yeah, you have to think strikeout early and see if you can get ahead and kind of get a swing and miss, because any
counts 1-1.
Run in because of the sac fly, or if your infield's kind of half in at the corners as Pete Alonso is there. But once you get to even, the double play is your best friend right now. Especially with
swing and a miss. Counts 1 and 2.
But now, as you mentioned, he's 1-2. He's looking to get a swing and miss here. Use that sweeper, maybe that overhand kind of curveball-ish here to kind of get another strikeout, move your defense back, and get that third out clean.
1-2 pitch coming to Kramer Robertson with the bases still loaded here in the 6th inning, and that one misses.
That's a ball. 2-2 count.
At that unfolds. Does your mentality out on the mound change as time and place and what you're looking to do?
Yeah, it has to, because you've got yourself into a mess, but you have to be able to eliminate it and then get this big out.
Robertson to the right
hit.
Side. McNeil gets there.
McNeil spin move to Alonso off the base. Did he tag it?
Turner scores the 4th run of the game.
Turner scored. They got the out at first.
You do have to change your mentality.
Let's see.
He wants that swing and miss, but he'll take it out for one run. McNeil making a good play.
Yeah, Alonso just gets the out at first. The runner comes home though. There's a man on first and man on second and third. Excuse me.
The other thing that I enjoyed about that play is that you're not seeing right there.
4-0 Cardinals. Man on second and third with 2 outs.
He had a thought to spin it to Lindor. Lindor told him 1-1, so he immediately was able
Ball on
to
the outside.
and throw it to
Counts
first
1-0.
base. They have great communication on this team in the field, in the dugout. It's one of the things I've been really impressed about with this Mets team in the last couple of years under Buck.
Juniel Karakudo with 2 runners in scoring position.
To further explain your
Strike. Counts 1-1.
Your mentality changing. You have to change because each pitch you have to do something different with it. The situation might change. Now you have second and third, a base runner open, or a base open at first. You have to have an idea of what you're trying to do with each pitch.
Ball. Counts 2-1.
The last thing you want to do, because you've walked so many people, is walk, but it isn't the worst thing that can happen if this is, a 1-0 ball game with the base open to focus on getting the next guy.
Fouling back.
But you've got runners at second and third, scoring position.
2-2 count.
You're not going to give in here and throw hard of the plate fastball just because you're afraid to walk a guy. You can't be afraid. You got to eliminate what you've done and focus on what's the best thing I can do with this pitch at this moment.
2 on, 2 down, 2-2 count. Deuce is wild.
Got him. Struck him out.
93 on the fastball makes a spectator out of Karakudo.
All right. P break.
Cardinals get 2 and they straighten. It's 4-0. Nothing says New York like Pixel 11. New York news, New York weather, New York sports. Catch up on the day's events with the news that's all about New York. The Pixel 11 News at 10. New York's very own.
$49 per month. Get beautifully coordinated living rooms, bedrooms, and dining rooms. That's right, as low as $49 per month with no interest. Plus, save hundreds on furniture, rugs, and decor. And shop our huge selection of mattresses. Ready to deliver tomorrow for free. Get the home makeover you've been waiting for now. Only at Raymore and Flanagan.
All right, Mets need to score some fucking runs here, otherwise I'm going to fucking bed. All right? I'm tired. I took melatonin at 7 o'clock. So, Mets got to show me something, homie. Bottom of the sixth. Brendan Nimmo up at bat. He'll pop that one up. And he'll be out right behind third. Oh, he dropped it and then he caught it. Almost dropped it. He caught it. 1 out. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys on the 30th for the season opener, Marlins versus the Mets.
That's what they say, Gary. You got to watch the ball into the glove. But Nimmo was going to be at second base. Even in a spring training game, Nimmo hustling out of the box. I love to see it.
Strike to Marte, counts 0-1.
Starling Marte struck out his first at bat, then singled in the 4th inning.
Did they call that a ball inside? They did. Counts 1-1. Marte 1 for 2 with a single.
It's a long season, man. That's an easy one in spring training to kind of.
Marte swing. Did he get a piece of that? And fouled it. Counts 1 and 2.
Right now and strain anything, but he that nice cruise gate into second base. It would have been standing up easily.
When you play a game every day,
Ball, 2-2 count.
impacts the thing you do the next day because it's muscle memory. You're teaching yourself habits. And Brandon Nimmo is always doing the same kinds of things. Very impressive.
Ball on the outside. Full count for Marte.
I never was a position player except for in high school. I didn't do that. I ran everything out, first of all. But, yeah, I'm not getting to second base on that.
3-2 pitch on
Marte got a piece of that. Hit it foul on the third base side.
Brandon Nimmo signed that 8-year, $162 million contract. He's going to be the Mets center fielder for the foreseeable future, barring anything unforeseen event. He is really happy about that. He wanted to stay with the Mets, and he became pretty much the second most sought-after outfielder on the market.
Marte just got a piece of that.
The market for Nimmo is extremely vibrant.
And down, like I said, he's not flying, but he's there. If that ball drops, he's there.
Jeez, Louis, Marte gets backed up. Anytime
Marte almost got hit. He got walked to first. All right, Lindor up at bat. He's 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a GIDP. You know what? It doesn't look like there's anybody here, so I'm just going to go to bed. Thank you, everybody that was here. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on the 30th for the beginning of the Mets season. Have a good night, guys.